And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
In the New Orleans Saints select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
What is up, y'all, and welcome to the Dirty Boot Sports Podcast, episode 39. Y'all got any numbers off the top of your head? Come on, fellas.
3 times 13 is all I got.
Okay.
That's all I got.
No Rain Man in here, huh?
Man, 39?
Randy Johnson?
He wasn't 39.
No, he's 51.
51.
Yeah.
51.
I don't really know of anybody that was 39 right off the top of my head. I'm trying to even think of it, like role players, bench players of some sort. Or
that's an ugly number.
Probably the best one would be Larry Zonka.
Okay.
He was on the 1972 Miami Dolphins. That,
remember, like
as we all know, they're the last team to be undefeated in the NFL season. Go ahead, guys, get another bottle of champagne.
The last team to ever go undefeated as well, probably.
Didn't the Patriots had a better record, though, until they met Eli?
Oh, yeah, they were
18-0.
Yep. Dwight Howard, number 39.
Oh, yeah, with the Lakers.
Oh, the Lakers, I forget.
Yep.
Fragile Superman.
Greg Ostertag. He was on those great jazz teams.
There we go.
The only podcast that'll mention Greg Ostertag.
Rafael Soriano, former reliever for the Braves.
Greg Ostertag versus Luke Longley. That was a marquee matchup.
That was a pillow fight.
Marquee matchup.
That was a pillow fight if I've ever seen one.
Let's go, Greg. I like Ostertag.
Tom Tolbert.
That's for the win.
All right, we're out on
Yeah,
30.
we need to quit on
so,
that.
on this episode,
Bill's
we're going to
over
talk.
I was looking for a good one.
Fascinated.
We are finally
going
to finish the Detroit Lions episode of Hard Knocks.
Oh wow!
Hey,
Hard Knocks season.
easy. This is a sad day for this podcast.
Hey,
okay?
guys.
Go on, rub the helmet.
Look at Bill, of course.
God, dog. Are y'all gonna let me make it through this line?
Hey, not only are we keeping OJ straight, we keep a Bill's phone ringing streak on these podcasts.
I think Bill's still lost in the machine.
He's seeing ghosts now. He's
all right,
seeing
guys.
ghosts.
I'm pretty proud of our Lions helmet on the
all
table.
right, hold on now. Let me
That's
finish.
our Lions.
Let me finish. All right,
yourself, Kyle.
we got Hard Knocks. We got Bills Rams preview. So that'll be tonight if you're listening today. So that'll be on tonight.
Football, baby.
Hallelujah, NFL football's back.
Josh Allen.
We're going to do week 1 matchups with our pick'ems. And then we're going to do an NFL team draft. And we're just going to pick some teams. We're going to pick 4 teams each. We're going to follow them throughout the season. Whoever gets the most wins at the end of the year wins a prize.
I like it.
Like it?
I like it.
All right.
Well, we're doing
What does the loser get? That's the big
God,
question.
man.
Tattoo.
That's what Ty probably did the other day.
I think we saw enough tattoos on Ty the other day. I think we don't need to do that route.
Yeah,
No.
I agree. So, Lions fans, the table is yours.
Yes, Kyle.
The mic is yours.
Man, we were talking off air, and not gonna lie, I already knew all the cuts that were impending last night. I already knew
the
who was
worst
getting
episode
cut.
of all of them.
Yeah, nowadays, like I think back to before, like Twitter and the fact that I could Google on my cell phone, like you didn't know who was going to get cut, but now since we have it all at our fingertips, basically, David Blau's going to get cut, and then we're not going to have another quarterback on the roster besides Jared Goff.
So you basically spoiler alerted yourself.
I did, and Adam Schefter even spoiler alerted us the other day, and he even said spoiler alert for Hard Knocks fans, but so-and-so got cut.
It's hard not to see this stuff.
Yeah, it's almost impossible, especially since Hard Knocks is so big, It's just hard.
Who did they sign for their backup?
Nate Sudfeld.
Okay.
Who's got to be better than the 2 they cut.
Correct, and they were banking on...
in books with the Eagles.
He's with the Eagles.
Yeah, okay.
They were banking on Tyler Blau.
He's not the backup, though, is he?
Yeah, he is. Oh, I don't know about Ian Book.
Oh, yeah.
Blau
Ian
got
Book probably just came
They
over
were
there
banking
for
on Blau to make it through waivers.
Yeah.
But Blau ends up getting picked up on waivers by
Minnesota.
the Vikings.
Yeah.
And
Our Vikings as well, it feels like.
And that's something
So
we
next
see.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Well, we see that
Like that?
repeated. We've seen that on several seasons of Hard Knocks.
Mm-hmm.
those coaches, they're just that they really want to keep a guy, and then they say, we'll let him go out on waivers. He'll pass through waivers, and we'll get him back.
That's
on
like the Pimpleton
squad.
guy too.
Well, I was wondering why he was so happy during the interview. He had to have already had that hooked up with the Giants to go practice.
Pimpleton, he was not upset at all about getting cut.
He was like, "Get me out of here so I can go try out with the Giants."
Yeah, he had that tryout already set up.
But all those guys, other than that big shaved head lineman, the other guys,
the old white guy,
the white guy
that cried. They cut it off right before he started crying.
But all the other guys were the running back,
Godwin.
Godwin
and Zukubike or something.
Yeah. I mean, I thought all those guys handled it extremely well.
Oh yeah, and they always do.
They knew they were on HBO.
Well, I felt like the guy you're talking about that almost started crying. I think he's done with probably NFL. Period.
Yeah, he looked old.
Yeah, he looked like he was on almost done.
It was his last shot.
Yeah, that was his last hurrah.
Yeah, he could have been like Kyle's age.
He probably was if he's in his last year around the NFL.
Gerard Davis was the linebacker that got cut. He wasn't really featured on Hard Knocks, but I knew the name from I don't know where. But he gave a nice little talk at the end. He was like, "I just want y'all to know I appreciate what kind of camp y'all ran, basically." And he was like, "This meant a lot to me, and we can tell that y'all actually care about us." And then that's good to hear. He didn't have to say something like that. Yeah, he knew he was on cameras, but he could have been like, "Well, thank you for the opportunity. It's nice meeting you. Goodbye." He went out of his way to compliment the organization. So I'm proud of our Lions, for running a good camp like that.
Well, the rookie DB.
Yes, dude,
he got on my nerves.
You didn't like Lucas?
he got on. I'm glad he wasn't on any of the other episodes.
Dude,
just always on the coach. Don't cut me, coach. I need to be here. I think I'm going to be great. Well, he had some confidence.
Man. I liked him. I liked him.
The part there at the end, the last few times when he said, "I'm on the verge of greatness."
I feel like I'm on the verge of being great. I want to be like, buddy, you're not.
I know,
but I'm glad that you really.
Which he did have a good last practice.
Yeah, and he recovered the onside kick against the Steelers.
But
too.
I thought that, and then I seen who was throwing the pass, and and I was like, well,
it all makes sense.
Yeah, I could have picked that one off.
I never did. Y'all ever see Isaiah Buggs? Was he ever on any of it?
No, I never saw him. That's like DJ Chark. He was barely on there.
And I thought he was going to be their
he seems like
main receiver. He's a quiet guy. He's not
like he's quiet. Is that
some people don't want to be on there.
Yeah.
I think like DeAndre Swift. How do you not have one of the probably top 11 or 12 running backs in the league?
Yeah.
How do you not have him featured on there? I guarantee you they asked for permission for like the stars,
and they might have.
And they probably were like, no. He's probably like, I don't really want to do this, And Jared Goff wasn't that big on it either.
Well, the thing about it,
we only saw him like 3 times.
Well, I think after when he was with the Rams,
I had my fix on that.
I figure they were trying to.
They can edit that stuff and make you look however they want.
Oh, absolutely,
so,
they can.
I'd be scared to death.
Yeah, you don't know what it's going to be till you see the episode.
I saw Buggs last year in Wrestling's playoff game in the quarterfinal game. I went to the basketball. That dude is huge.
6'3", 295.
I mean, huge. I didn't realize how big he was.
And and there's people that make him look small.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the highlight. Eminem showed up. Yeah. Acted like he was interested in Lions football. He's not a true fan like us. How small is he? God, he looked tiny.
I bet he didn't have a Lions helmet.
When Jared Goff was standing in
he
front
didn't have
of
a Lions shirt
Anybody
on.
standing beside him, he looked like a little kid.
About my height, seriously.
Yeah.
He can't be much over 130 pounds. Yeah. I mean, he looks little.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fairly sure he was drunk, too.
What I thought was funny, though, so they're like, so Eminem's coming to feed everybody, and guess what? He had Mom's spaghetti.
Perfect.
Seriously, I looked it up. So he's got like a franchise now. Mom's spaghetti.
Oh, really?
That was genius.
Hey, did you bring the wrapper chips, by the way, Bill?
Wrap snacks?
Yeah.
Which ones you want? I got some at the house.
Oh, there's some M&M.
Well, he had some to bring to the pod.
Well, I ate little bougie.
Little Boosie's Flaming Heat.
You ate Boosie?
I did. Flaming Heat.
Was Boosie good?
Hot and Heat. Oh no, that Hot and Heat's a different.
So,
I expected a lot more heat.
No, so it wasn't that hot.
So, are we excited about the team they picked for the in-season Hard Knocks?
I'm not going to watch it.
So how many wins are we getting out of Detroit this year?
Oh, 12.
At least a baker's dozen. At least.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I think it's at 6.5 if I ain't mistaken.
I think 7's doable.
So let's go over. We'll say 7.
I'm saying 5.
I'm with Peyton on this one.
5.
Screw you, Peyton.
And I'm pulling for him.
You're not a true fan.
No, I just.
Hey, they actually have a chance to win the first game.
Yeah.
Hey, if
I think the Eagles are beatable.
If they don't have
think they
8
will, but
wins,
they could.
They're beatable.
If they don't have 8 wins, I'll shave my head.
How about your beard?
Oh, okay.
And your eyebrows.
I've seen that look.
No, I think 5.
How about this, Bill?
An improvement. I mean,
You'll shave
anything
your
more
beard
than
down
3
to
for
a goatee,
sure.
And then you'll cut lines in your eyebrows.
Lines? How big do the lines have to be?
I mean, noticeable, like gangster. That's what we're going for.
And I'll get a teardrop tattoo on my face.
Yeah, we can get a fake one. We can get
a little
few
line.
Weeks. Yeah, it'll work a few weeks.
I'll get a little line.
One more thing about Hard Knocks, and then I'm probably done for the season.
Yeah, that's good.
I think Dan Campbell might be the most emotional coach I've ever seen.
And I think
Is that good or bad?
Bad.
I think it's bad to an extent.
bad. It's not a long term.
So he needs to rein it in.
I don't think
he gets choked up.
I think a lot of it has to do
everything.
with the fact that he was a player as well.
And very recently was a player.
Yeah, and I think that's his biggest downfall is the fact that, like y'all say, he gets really emotional about it. And I don't know. I love him. I would love
It
that
makes
if
you
I was
like
a player.
him, though.
You
Yeah.
know, if I was a player, I'd like that.
He really cares about his players. You can tell.
Yes. But
Which
he's
makes
got to
you
remember
like
it's
him.
a business.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's
you
what
got to have some tough
he's gonna
love if
lack.
you're going to be a coach.
Yeah. And he made a comment about that. He was like, the day that this is not hard on me is the day I need to quit coaching. So
You know, when they asked him that question at the end, and it took him like
oh yeah, he
3 minutes to
and then
answer.
His answer was piss poor.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like, "What is your what do you think the 2022 Lions are going to be this year?" Something like that.
And he just sat there.
He sat there
sat there.
awkwardly, and I thought he was about to cry.
And I'm thinking, well, if he sat there that long, this is going to be good. And then it was just like a little. I can't even remember
The
what he said.
Lions will be what they will be, or something like that. Something stupid. But it's okay. I still love me some Dan Campbell.
So at the end of the year, you think he says we were who we thought we were?
That's basically what he said, but like a preview way.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So we're not going to watch the in-season one?
I'm not.
I think
I might watch it.
I am just because of who it is.
I mean, Cliff Kingsbury might be getting fired.
That's why I'm going to watch it because I think it's going to be a lot of attention.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I am.
Well, if
We'll
y'all
talk about
watch
it.
it, y'all tell me.
We'll
to
talk
watch
about it.
Yeah,
Let's
I will.
watch it so we can talk about it.
Make me watch it.
We'll make you watch it. We'll make you watch it.
When's it start? November?
I think the hardest thing about that new one coming up is going to be Kyler Murray putting that helmet on. Good Lord. Did you see that hair?
He's already got
sticking
a
out
big
everywhere.
head. He's already got a big head and a
His
little
head is
body.
a
Like,
big-
And
he
that
needs
hair
to get,
he's got on there.
Yeah,
Because he walked out trying to put that helmet on at the end, and he couldn't hardly get it on.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah,
Everything good, Bill? Okay.
All right, that's
Doing a lot of moving.
all right. That's enough hard knocks.
Yeah,
talk.
let's get off of Hard Knocks and let's go to a game that actually matters.
Hey, easy, fella.
Week 1, first game of the season.
Here we go.
Probably the best game.
Best
of the
game
weekend.
of the week. We
Joshy
got
Poo.
Hey, before
Super
we
Bowl
get-
champs.
Before we get to this game, it's because it made me just think of it.
I swear to God, if it's the Detroit Lions.
It's not Detroit Lions. It's
Okay.
the Rams, actually.
Okay.
So did Aaron Donald just get a pass?
I think
It
so.
looks
He
like
did.
it.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean,
The team took care of that.
Because it was practice. It wasn't
Yeah.
really a sanctioned event.
Roger Goodell was basically like, we talking about practice.
okay.
Well, it just went away. I mean, nobody's talking about it
Nothing.
at all.
Zippo zero went like under the rug.
I mean, he's working out with a rock now. I mean, he's good to
I
go.
was just curious because I mean,
Hats off to the Bengals for not pressing it.
yeah, and maybe they.
I think they were like, okay, Goodell, we get a pass next time one of our dudes does something.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering because.
So Bills Rams, we
AK
got
better get a pass.
the Super Bowl favorite for this year against the Super Bowl champs of last year. I think most people are picking the Bills at this point to be the champs.
I saw a graphic from like NFL Network or something, and like everybody picked the Bills to win it.
And I mean,
which is scary.
too, you think if they get past Mahomes,
win the Super Bowl or win the game.
Super Bowl.
if they get past Mahomes, there's a good chance that they get past Joey B and probably win the Super Bowl.
I don't know if Mahomes is going to be one they're going to have to worry about this year.
Oh, no, we ain't there yet.
No, we can't
We ain't there yet.
I'm not saying that they're not going
You
to
know
be
why?
contenders.
The Chargers.
Yeah, that's right. We
I
got
just don't know if
MVP
their
and
team
Justin
is-
Herbert over
That's
there.
right.
I don't think
I think it's strong.
So, big retirement today. Emmanuel Sanders. hung the cleats up.
Yeah.
I can't believe nobody didn't bring him in.
Why didn't they take a chance on him? I know he hasn't really done much lately.
Man,
but
when he
come on,
yeah,
man.
but when he was with the Saints 2 years ago, he still had it.
Solid.
Yeah.
And I was mad when we didn't resign him. And then when he went to Buffalo, I was like, well, that's a perfect fit for him.
They didn't
use him.
Didn't use him.
Did not use him at all.
I
And
just
then I'm
think
sitting there looking
health's
at the
always
receiving
been an
core
issue
now.
with him. Health's been a big issue
And
with
he's
him.
relatively undersized.
It's been
so
a
that'll
big
help.
issue.
He
But
felt
he's been healthy.
To me, he was like another Lance Moore.
Yeah.
Probably
I
a
can
little
see
more
that.
talented.
I can see
He's
that.
a talented Lance Moore. Yeah, I agree with that.
But any team could use a Lance Moore.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So Thursday night's game or tonight's game, as of Tuesday, the line was over and under 52.5.
Oh,
That sounds about right. Huh?
I think that's low.
That seems low to me.
I think it's low.
I think it's going to be.
26.
They're going to be slinging that ball.
So you think they both get in the 30s?
I can't even freaking.
yeah.
So y'all take the over on that?
I would take.
I mean,
the
it is
over.
the first game of the season.
I would take the over.
I'm taking over. I know usually the defense has the
spread. The spread is
step
only,
up on
the spread's 2.5 points.
Yeah, for the Bills too. I don't know. I was looking at the lines today while at work, but I got choked up.
That's that education down there in Wynn Parish.
Hold on now, Brent Carpenter ain't over there no more. He's over there with me.
I was looking at the lines earlier this morning, and I just didn't find any of the lines that I liked, man. And I think a lot of that is the fact that it's the first game. You don't know
The Sharps
anything.
are gonna make some money.
And that's the thing.
They
So
gonna make
I
some money.
think I'm going to be heavily involved with the gambling this year. I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to be smart with it early on until
You telling me you're not gonna
figure
make
it
some
out.
tie plays?
No.
A G.
I'm definitely gonna put money on things I think, but I'm not gonna be confident in anything. So probably like.
Well, I done several money line parlays with like three or four teams that I knew
See, like Clay
had a good chance.
Clay's gonna do like a lot of future bets, and
It's still hard to
I
hit a
need to
3 or
do
4
that. That's still
team
hard.
parlay. Even in the NFL, it's hard to hit.
Well, you go against the Jets. You know, there's like 3 or 4 teams you can
who
bet
are
against.
without Zach Wilson for the first 4
The
weeks
Lions.
of the season, more than likely.
You go against
Yes.
the Lions.
Up, Kyle.
Our lines?
Our Detroit Lions are going to shock the world this year and challenge for a playoff
I hope they
spot.
do. I hope y'all make me eat crow on this.
Oh, we will not forget. I promise you that.
I'm going to remind you.
We're gonna get this helmet on your head some way.
I'll wear the hat.
Okay.
Hey, if they win over 8 wins,
Oh, wow.
they get to 8 wins, I'll put on a Detroit Lions hat for 10 episodes.
Okay. Deal.
Wow.
Y'all just got to buy the hat.
Oh, well, we'll buy
I'll
that.
buy it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
go out and buy a helmet because my big ass head probably won't fit it.
Hold up. So let's say if they win 10 games, do we all get a lion tattoo?
On our hearts. Yes.
I'm not getting
With color, blue.
What?
I ain't got my
No?
mama's name on
We
my body.
That's okay.
We do need to get some shirts if they get 10. I mean, we can all wear some shirts for a couple episodes at least.
And if
man.
they go undefeated, we're getting naked.
I will do a show in the buff. Ain't nobody gonna tune in, guys, but we will totally do it.
No doubt.
So I mean, who are y'all picking in this game? Who you got?
The Rams, Bills. Man, I got to go
got
with
the
the Bills. Yeah.
I don't think you can go against the Bills, but I mean,
What,
I would
isn't-
not be surprised if the Rams won. I mean, they won the Super
but
Bowl.
Isn't there like a record
Yes,
on
I think
this
there is
where
one.
the Super Bowl team
Super Bowl
loses?
hangover and all
Yeah,
that
this
crap.
I think
game
it's going
one.
to be a lot closer though than people think it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's going
And
to be a blowout.
well, Stafford
at all.
said he's fully healthy and good to go. Apparently,
Yeah, I don't
that
believe
injury.
that,
I know.
Do y'all notice these quarterbacks as they get up in age, like Drew Brees did and Tom Brady did, now Matt Stafford is. You notice they trim down a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, they
They
think
have to do more stuff to take care of their body.
Yeah, I think their stretching goes way up.
Yeah.
You know, they're not so worried about. I'm sure they lift,
I
but
mean,
not like they used
last
to.
They're toning.
Drew's last
Anything.
4 or 5 years, I saw him stretch on that field pregame more than I ever
Got
did
to.
before.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gotcha.
Yeah,
You
they-
didn't see
and
him
they-
I
pour no
noticed. I
hammy,
was
did
watching
you?
an interview with Matt Stafford, and it was from the side profile. I was like, God, dog, he's thin. You know, because he was always kind of little burly.
Yeah, like a baby face, like kind of pudgy.
Well, they drink a lot less as they get older too.
Yeah, I agree.
They lose their tolerance.
Do we think OBJ is going to be eventually back with the Rams?
I don't know.
I think he's going to go to the team with the most wins.
Whoever he can win a Super Bowl with.
I mean, they still got his locker and everything else.
Explosive that his tendons and ligaments just can't handle.
What kind of money is he commanding?
I don't know. They haven't really said.
I think it'll be a 1-year deal.
I think he's probably going to just wait
Like
till about mid-season and
$10
jump
million
on
or
no, it'd be like probably like
a year.
3 or 4.
Well, I think everybody's waiting to see if he's going to be healthy.
Yeah.
I think he'll be
Because
healthy.
it'll be probably November. That's 9 months from the Super Bowl. That'd be 9 months, but you really want to wait a little bit longer than that, So probably December before he gets signed. Because you think about baseball. I know we ain't talking about baseball right now, but Ronald Acuna is well over a year from his ACL surgery. He's still having problems. I mean, they convert him to a full-time DH right now to lower the.
Thank God for that.
Yes, to lower the stress on it. So think about OBJ.
But it seems like to me that these people are coming back faster and faster and faster.
Some of them are just plagued. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see Bobby Wagner too play tomorrow night for the Rams.
I forget he's there.
Yeah, that's
gonna be.
He's gonna be all over the field.
He got forgot about in Seattle because it's been so bad for the last couple of years.
But he's still the best linebacker
Absolutely.
in football. And it ain't close.
I mean, I'm ready to see
he's
him.
an undoubt, like no doubt Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though. The Rams,
they're
gonna
salty.
they're gonna be good.
They're gonna be
Allen's been phased there.
These might be the two best teams in football playing the first week.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Josh, you got any fantasy sleepers in this game?
Not really sleepers. I think you kind of know where you're at in this game. I mean, if you drafted a player on either one of these teams, you're playing them because there's going to be a lot of points scored.
What about Gabriel Davis?
I think he's going to have a big game.
We need to work out a trade for him. I want him.
Too bad.
Yeah.
We'll see how this game goes.
Who else? I mean, who's Buffalo's third for sure receiver?
Isaiah McKenzie or Jamison Crowder.
Crowder will. If he stays healthy, he'll be good for him.
Be a solid 3, man.
If he
he's
stays
a good
healthy.
slot.
Yeah.
He's a good. He's got sure hands, but he just can't stay healthy.
Yep. But he's everywhere he's been. He's had to be like the guy. Think about last year or the year before, whenever he was with the Jets. They kind of want him to be the guy, and he wasn't built for that, I guess you can say. And when he was healthy, he was good. So.
As far as fantasy, who I want to see is Cook to see how Buffalo uses him.
I want to see how much he's involved tomorrow night.
That'd be interesting, won't it?
Yeah.
Because I mean, if he's the passing running back, the one he could get a lot. He could get a lot of.
He's got value immediately if he's the passing back.
And they've never really had a running back over the last few years.
No.
Not just one.
How many yards you got Josh Allen putting up on the ground tomorrow night?
On the ground? Less than 30. He don't run the ball during the regular season. People don't realize that.
Yeah, I don't think he'll.
They overhype his running during the regular season, but come down the stretch, that's when he starts taking off.
This is a better
and
question. How many rushing touchdowns do you see with him?
Tomorrow?
None.
If he does, it'd be 1.
I think he only runs if it's like a busted play. I don't think they run a specific play for him.
And that's something last year. They are so smart with him, man. They protected him the whole year until crunch time, right at the end, and that's when they started calling these design QB runs, and you could kind of see that he was kind of told, all right, first or second read ain't open, go ahead and take off. And he's smart about taking care of his body. He really is.
Well, you don't want him getting hurt the first game of the year.
Exactly. And he's way too valuable.
They're more
vulnerable.
That's first game than any game.
Yeah, because they ain't been really hit a whole lot, or at all, actually, if you think about it.
So we'll get to see Diggs versus Ramsey.
People forget he played in Pittsburgh.
I know. Well, I knew he was
Talking about
in
Emmanuel
Pittsburgh,
Sanders.
Denver, but I just can't believe he's only in New Orleans 1 year.
Yep.
And had a good year.
So
I loved
if
him.
Ramsey's on Diggs, I expect Gabriel Davis to have a big game.
Big game.
But Ramsey don't travel there, right? So it'll be.
I don't know if he travels or not. I can't remember.
No, Ramsey does not travel.
Y'all, don't forget, man.
I think Sherman's was one of the few that really traveled.
My saying is, do he travel?
Yeah. I thought Sherman played. Sherman played by the Seattle bench. That's what he did.
Yeah.
That's right.
Y'all don't remember me? I guess that was the NFL Top 100 show we did, the top 20 or 10, whatever. And we had a big argument about, him and where he belongs. And that's why I asked Clay, do he travel? If the answer is no, I don't think you're the best corner.
You're not a true lockdown.
No.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Something else real big, real quick. Dawson Knox got paid today.
Yep. 4 years, right?
Either 4 or 5, and how much was I can't remember, $70 million?
Dang.
What could have been 70? That ain't right.
That's a lot.
Let me look that up. There's no way that's accurate. I'm sorry.
Well, if we're going to talk about this game, we got to talk about the man, Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp, yeah.
And I think that's where it's won or lost right there in the slot with Cooper Kupp. And if he has a big game,
if it's won or lost in the slot, then I'm going with the Rams.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
What's his face? Trey Day's not back yet either. Tre'Davious White, he's still hurt.
He's still not back.
Dawson Knox, 4-year extension for $53.6 million.
That's a lot.
$31 million guaranteed.
I'm kind of and I kind of hit myself that I didn't draft him. I'm excited to see what Allen Robinson does.
I think he's going to have a monster year.
I do too. I really do.
I do too, because he's been on a terrible team. But
Forever.
even on that team a couple of years ago, he had a big year.
And Kupp is going to
get all the
attention.
Yeah,
exactly. So I think Gabriel Davis and Allen could both have monster games tomorrow.
Dude, I didn't know he was 53 yards away. Now that must be combined. Kupp.
What?
Did he have 1,900 yards in the regular season?
Yeah, it was regular season.
Yeah.
He almost had 2,000 in the regular
season.
Regular season, yeah.
God.
One of the greatest seasons of all time.
I knew he had a lot. I knew he was close.
I mean, he's got to come back a little.
Oh, he'll come back to earth a little bit.
But
he stayed healthy the whole year.
Take 2 or
which
3.
Is not going to happen.
But it's
every
also
year.
his second year with Matt Stafford.
Take 200 or 300 yards off, and he's still probably
he stayed
leading the
Nick
league.
before last year.
Take 500 yards off, he's still probably top 4, top 5.
I think even Clay was he'll have 1,600 yards.
I tell you,
Clay was even not super negative about him.
What's crazy though,
That's
think
saying a lot.
if I ain't mistaken, and I could be
Clay's
wrong.
in the
Clay don't
Zoom
like
lobby,
fellow
by the way.
receivers.
Clay's in the Zoom lobby. He's listening.
What up, Clay?
I could be wrong about this, but I think he only had one game where he didn't have over 100 yards.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually,
is that not crazy?
That's a fantasy dream right there.
Especially in
I
our
rode
league.
him in fantasy all year on 2 teams last year.
So we're going to move on to the rest of the week's games. As we do, just keep in mind who you are going to pick on that game. So obviously, the first one we're going to talk about are Saints and the Dirty Birds.
Yeah,
that's going to be.
I think everybody's going to have the Saints.
Saints by
Everybody's
30.
picking Saints, but
it is a rival game.
There's a big question mark looming, and that's how is Jameis Winston going to do? I mean, that's a big question mark.
I'm excited to see it.
I think if he plays up to what maybe his closer to his ceiling, I think we're automatic Super Bowl contender.
Well, what wins that game is our defense. Our defense is going to shut Atlanta down.
Defense is going to be legit.
So Jameis throws for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
W.
Is that
We
good?
win.
Yeah.
Well, I know we win, but are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you want 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks?
Well,
if he throws 2 and we get 1 or 2 rushing touchdowns, yeah.
If
that's
you go look back at the Drew Brees' record when he threw for 350 plus,
yeah,
it was never good.
Right.
You don't want your quarterback going that many. So, I can't wait to see. As long as he can turnovers down, I'm good.
I'm more excited Sunday to see Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
They say he participated in walkthroughs today.
I'm ready.
Too.
I'm ready.
So I guess
man.
they say he's ready to go now.
Absolutely.
They said that's big.
Huge.
Olave.
I think there's your sleeper for that game
right
right there.
Did you see the depth
He's
chart?
listed as number 5 on the depth chart.
Yes, he is.
What?
Yes.
I don't know if that's a little cat and mouse right now or
I saw him as I thought he was 2 behind.
He was 2 on
Jarvis.
at the
on
third.
NewOrleansSaints.com.
Yes.
They got Thomas and Landry starting, Callaway backing up Thomas up top, and then they had Traquan behind Landry, and then Olave and who's the other one we got? Hardy.
Really?
Splitting third team reps.
Yeah.
I think they're lying.
Yeah,
There ain't no way Traquan is better right now than Olave.
I mean, how do
He's
you
the third
keep
best
Olave off the
receiver.
field?
There ain't no way that Traquan's better than Hardy.
Yeah. I don't care if he plays piss poor throughout the
How is
preseason.
Traquan
He's
still on
number
the team?
10 overall
He's
pick.
a good blocker, Kyle.
Oh my God.
I mean, my gosh.
So everybody's got Saints in the Saints opener?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Who dat?
Pretty comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then next game is San Francisco and Chicago.
San Fran
beats the crap out of
I don't know if it's that. Dude, this is Trey Lance's first game.
But he's playing Justin Fields.
I know.
San Francisco defense is going to get after Chicago.
And I'm not saying San Francisco's going to win.
It's going to be a low-scoring game.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's just going to be a rout.
No, they're not going to score a whole lot. But
Man,
I don't think Chicago's going to be able to.
We don't know what Trey Lance is.
So y'all.
They're going to run the ball. They're going to run the
Justin
crap out of
Fields
the ball.
not a breakout candidate. Is that what y'all saying?
I don't think so.
Not in this game.
Because y'all realize, I mean, he was right there with touchdown Jesus going into the draft.
Yeah.
Like he was the man, and some people argue taking him over your boy in Jacksonville.
I don't.
So you think his career went to die in Chicago?
Well, because
that's where people go to die.
Well, because they're not helping
Detroit.
him. Yeah. They're not helping him with the coaching staff. They're not helping him with receivers. They're not helping him with a run. I mean, they gave him nothing. Offensive line's terrible.
They've given him absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. I mean, they have been tanking.
He's got Cole Kmet.
Like I said, they have not given
him nothing.
Cole Kmet's going to help him because he's going to be able to dump it off to him when he's getting chased around in the backfield.
They've done the opposite of what the Jaguars have done. The Jaguars went out and spent money, yes, not on
maybe not the
quote-unquote like amazing players, but by God, they went and tried. They went after Christian Kirk, who ain't had a horrible career.
Tell me
Zay Jones played decent last year.
Tell me the last player Chicago offensively went out and got free agency.
Allen Robinson.
That's it.
That's it.
That was it. I mean, that has been it for years. Now, defensive, they'll spend whatever they need on that end.
Well, you got that's their identity.
Yeah, but at what point is that identity's gone now?
Yeah.
Their defense is not good anymore.
I mean, second they got rid of Mack.
Mm-hmm. Now they're going to have to. He's going to have to put up numbers because they're going to be.
And
so
how
far
long
behind.
is it going to be until they trade? What's his name? Their defensive end. Shoot, I just went blank on his name.
I don't even know. They got Roquan Smith there.
Roquan Smith.
That's a linebacker.
But he plays. He's an edge guy.
Well, if
he'll be traded by midseason to a contender.
I was fixing to say if
he wants to be, I think.
The record's terrible. Somebody offers them.
Give him a third-round pick or something like that for him. Absolutely.
Hey, come on down to Nolans.
Come on. Everybody got San Fran in this one.
We got Clay's boy Peyton Turner down in Nolans.
Bill, you got San Fran. All right, next game is going to be Pitt and Cincy.
This game's kind of
tricky.
Tricky.
This is going to be a close game.
It's going to be a good game.
I do too. I think it's going to be a good
game.
game.
I think Pittsburgh's going to be better than people are giving them credit for.
If Clay would have read my Dirty Five out for the AFC predictions, my AFC predictions was Pittsburgh's going to make the playoffs because everybody jumped off the wagon. And I'm like, I don't know. I think between
that's the best game in the 12 o'clock slate.
The big question mark in Pittsburgh is offensive line. If their offensive line can play pretty good, they're going to be a tough team.
You don't think it's Mitch Trubisky?
I think Mitch is going to give you what he's got.
Well, he's better than what they had last year.
What has he got, though?
He's going to run the ball some. He's going to give you some dirty.
Well, he can move if
he ain't going to lose it for you, I don't think. No. Do you? I mean, I don't think he will.
He doesn't. He protects the ball. Mm-hmm. He's got a winning record
now,
as quarterback.
Now, he might run it a little early. He might not stay in the pocket long enough. He might bail out and try to get some yards, stuff like that. It's going to be kind of ugly.
You don't think
football.
he learned anything in Buffalo?
No.
Well, we know. I mean, that team's going to be all about running with Harris. I mean, that's what it's going to be about.
Najee.
Yep. You're going to get 25 carries a game right there. And if offensive line can block for him, they're going to be in a lot of games.
Clay has joined us via Zoom. He's going to be texting us his thoughts on this throughout the chat. He said he's got San Fran by 1 million and that touchdown Jesus sucks.
He's all over Trey Lance.
Yeah, he's big on Trey Lance.
if him and Lamar Jackson, I mean, I tell you.
He's boomer bust.
Yeah.
But he's boomer bust.
So we think Cincy?
Yeah.
I think Cincy, but I think it's
going to be close.
Game.
Cincy
I mean, like three
I mean, they don't just overwhelm me like they do everybody else. They don't do nothing for me.
Who you got, Bill?
They just don't.
I say Cincy by 2 touchdowns.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, I don't think it's that close either.
Wow. Pittsburgh never gets blown out. No. Remember that.
Yeah, but
never get blown out.
And they lost nothing off their defense.
Yeah, but I think Cincinnati's, Guys, I went to the Super Bowl last year. You know?
A lot of stuff went right.
A lot of stuff did go right.
I think,
But
I hate to say it.
They're better this year, though.
I hate to say it, but I think they take a step back. And I do not want to say
historically,
that.
Historically, the Super Bowl loser always has.
I think last year was a miracle. I honestly do. But whatever.
They're a playoff team.
We don't need to have that discussion again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think they're a playoff team, but I think that's all they are. Oh, I don't care. But
next
they had a lot go right last year.
Thank you.
Philly at Detroit.
You weren't here for that debate, I don't think. Whenever people thought, like, I hated Joe Burrow in the state of Louisiana a while back.
What was that?
No. It was before Josh.
You don't remember that we
me and Peyton went at it right here in the middle of the floor almost.
That's
about
when we
grappling.
went from the table to there to table here, and we were right beside each other. And
well, don't get me wrong, I love Joe Burrow.
Chance changed my words a little bit. He tried to say some things I didn't quite say.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You said it. He said that Joe Burrow was better than Josh Allen.
No, Kyle
Yes,
was my
did.
witness on that. I did not say that. I did not say that.
So now it's time to put your money where your mouth is.
He almost called me an atheist. I guess,
Philly,
that day.
Philly versus Detroit. Who y'all got?
I got Philly in a close game.
Philly by a field goal.
Detroit by 3. It's at home.
I like it.
Okay, so it's +4. I got +4 on Detroit. I put that bet down.
+4 is a good bet. It's a good bet.
Jalen Hurts. Does he become a superstar?
Yes. Not a super. No.
I do. I think he does.
Superstar?
A star.
Hold on.
He gets to.
I put superstar instead of Mahomes and Josh Allen.
Okay. Let's not go.
He gets to Kyler Murray level. That's what he gets to.
I think he goes above Kyler.
Oh, it's a lot, but
that's a lot.
He's not in that upper echelon with Herbert, Allen.
No,
honestly Burrow.
There's 3 or 4, but he's below. He's in the next tier. Tier 2. He's a tier 2.
Think about our fantasy draft. He's not going to be in that first tier.
He has to prove it to me to get to tier 2 because
that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Not been to tier 2.
He thinks he's going to take that step this year.
I think this year he will.
That's what he's saying.
So he has the running.
That's a big step.
And they gave him a weapon.
How many yards does he have last year?
I don't care if they gave him Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson.
Running, he ran a lot.
It don't matter who he's throwing to.
And another thing's going to help him. He's got the easiest schedule in the league.
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is Clay's game of the week.
Loves his Eagles.
Who's he got?
He's saying Hurts has a huge year.
Pick the game, Clay.
I think.
Love my Eagles.
I think he is too.
Well, I think Aiden Hutchinson is going to make Hurts hurt.
Hey, I hope
he may become a tier 2, but he's not going to do it against our line defense.
He's
right?
Hurt.
Right?
They on the prowl, baby. On the prowl.
Our lines.
I got something to say about Hurts. I'm looking at it from a fantasy perspective. From a true football perspective, he's not going to be
I
as
will
good.
give you that because
I'm talking about putting up numbers and stuff like that.
Numbers. I will give you that.
That's what when I'm talking. I can't get the fantasy out.
You thought we meant winning games.
But they're going to win games this year, too.
Winning games aren't important.
Fantasy points.
I've never seen Jalen, college or in short career in NFL, prove
in college.
Dude, I loved him in college.
God, he was good in college.
I loved him in college.
Go back and watch some Bama films.
Not every Bama game was bad though.
He won a lot of games.
Lighting it up though. It wasn't because of Jalen.
Saban didn't allow him to light it up though. Let's think about that.
No.
He was there right at the end of it being let's pound.
All right, just take him out of Oklahoma.
Too flashy for Saban.
My point exactly. Did you not watch him in Oklahoma?
I thought he was great.
Oh,
they had the second best offense in the nation that year.
Well, go watch him. Go watch his throws in Oklahoma.
We can't watch the LSU game. We just dominated. We had somebody die, man. Okay, somebody died, so we had God on our side.
That's why that Oklahoma game before LSU, I knew he wasn't going to be able to throw it.
I was scared to death.
I was never scared of that game.
I was.
He never scared me one time in a college game throwing the football. That's why I felt like LSU had a chance when he was at Bama. Because he can't torch you. He's not going to beat you in the air. He's not going to go throw 450 on you and have 4 touchdowns on you.
Peyton says he's not a Pro Bowler.
I mean, you could say Pro Bowler is pretty.
I'm talking about perennial Pro Bowler.
I mean, Mitch Trubisky's a Pro Bowler.
He means borderline all-pro.
I mean, what should be a Pro Bowler.
I think he'll make a Pro Bowl this year because they're going to have a lot of wins, and then his numbers are going to be good.
Yeah.
I mean, top 6 quarterback.
But
in
when
the
I
league.
say
You know,
like
no, oh God, no. He ain't
when
top
I say
6.
tier 2, I'm looking at it from a fantasy numbers perspective.
So we're talking that 10 to 15 rank?
I don't even think.
As an NFL player?
No, as a quarterback.
Yeah.
NFL quarterback.
He would do well to get in the top 10.
Yeah, he'd be low, like 9 or 10.
Bottom of the top 10 as
10 to 15.
Yes,
rank.
as a NFL quarterback. Yeah.
I'm not arguing.
I always
there.
look at it from fantasy, and I shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue there.
Well, that's why you're so good at it,
Everybody's
Josh.
got Philly except for Peyton. He's got Detroit.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, next game.
I got Detroit, too.
You got Detroit? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Our Detroit Lions.
Our Detroit
Them
Lions.
two putting
Who's got Detroit?
Peyton and Bill.
Okay.
Putting their money where their mouth is.
Yeah.
And
these two over here are loving Detroit, and look who's picking Detroit.
Come on.
No,
Come on,
So,
are we keeping up with this? When you write this down, all of our
next game. No, we're keeping up with it in the app.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Coach.
But the next game is return of the MAC in New England and Miami.
I'm going New England.
If there ever was a year though for Miami to catch them, it'd be
It's
this
at
year.
Miami.
Yeah.
Well, you know, New England, Miami always gives New England a tough time, even on their down years.
Chad Pennington had some wins over Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's always been one of their toughest games every year.
When was it Miami that beat them when Gronk was playing safety?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think
God, he looks so bad trying to make that time.
I think they got Miami hyped up, and
I think it's New England, too.
New England's going to come in with some way to beat them.
Well, Belichick's actually kind of flying under the radar.
Yep.
Playing a rookie head coach. I could see Belichick.
They looked piss poor during the preseason though.
Who's that? Patriots?
That don't mean nothing when it comes to the Patriots.
I know, but they looked bad as a team. Like they didn't look like a good team at any point.
Yeah.
I think they're going to come in, run the ball, slow the ball game down, beat them with defense, and at the end of the ball game, they're going to get the victory.
So you don't think that New England has a better team, but they're still going to win the game?
Yeah, I'm not saying New England will do anything. But I think they're going to win this game.
If he's been getting ready for this game for 2 or 3 months,
Belichick,
he's gonna find a way.
Pretty much the same personnel
so,
last year.
Two more Bama quarterbacks. We've talked 3 Bama quarterbacks in a row. We got Hurts, we got Mac, we got Tua.
Yeah.
So Tua, is he the real deal?
I don't think so.
Or is he poo-poo? What is Clay say?
Clay said Tua sucks. Mac sucks more. Oh.
Mac is not worse than Tua.
Mac is a game manager. That's what he is. That's what he's always
struggles in Miami. Mac sucks.
That is true. They do always struggle in Miami.
They do.
And Patriots
but this is the year where Miami's supposed to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, usually it's New England's supposed to beat Miami.
Yeah. I almost wonder how much Belichick really cares. I mean, you got a defensive coordinator. You just put the offensive coordinator.
So you think he's achieved all there is to achieve, and his heart's not in it anymore.
Is the game kind of passing him by at this point?
Oh, it's been passed him by.
He still wants to win.
I think. Well,
he took him and Mac Jones went to the playoffs.
I mean,
I don't think he would be
coaching
if he didn't want to win.
Look at his coaching staff. Well, I don't remember who said this because I hate to say something and not quote who said it, but they said that he actually come out and said all he cares about now is coaching people that he really wants to coach. He doesn't basically care about.
Is
that just taking a shot at Tom
so
Brady,
he wants
or
to
is that
develop players and
he don't want any.
And he's in the wrong role. He needs to be in a GM role.
Well, I mean, he is that.
He does it all.
He does do that. I mean, look at his coaching staff. I mean, he's got a son for his defensive coordinator.
Skeleton crew.
Yeah, he's got his offensive coordinator who was a defensive coordinator. I mean, he's not much of a. He's just kind of got guys he likes, wants to hang out and be around with, and that's how he's rolling with it. I think.
Well, Clay thinks the Patriots are going to take a step back this year, and that reporters in training camp say this does not feel like your typical Patriots team.
Yeah, I mean,
he does seem a little more laid back.
Yeah.
So who y'all got?
I do
in this
agree
game?
with that.
It's at Miami. I got Miami.
I'm still going to pick Patriots.
I'm going to go Patriots.
Miami by 1 touchdown.
Who you got?
I'm Patriots by at least a touchdown.
Okay. All right.
Mac Jones.
Clay's favorite game.
Baltimore
at the Jets.
Ugh. Joe Flacco revenge game?
Yeah. I mean, really.
Joe Flacco better watch it. His wife's, 38? You know.
His wife's 38?
Yeah, his wife's 38. You know, that was a Zach Wilson joke, guys.
Oh, okay.
She's almost old enough for Zach Wilson.
I thought that was a little young for Zach.
Yeah, she's
I thought he liked him a little older than that.
He needs at least 45.
Yeah, I mean, because his mom's got to be at least
I
late
think Zach's
40s.
just got a range. I don't think he
Speaking
calls
of
much.
Zach, he's going to be out at least 4 games, they're saying, probably.
They're saying if he comes back early, he'll be at
There's
week 4.
no way I would push him to come back.
Wouldn't do it, man.
No way.
I think they're lucky to get him back then.
That's what I'm thinking. I think
Well,
it's a miracle in itself.
The Joe Flacco thing just makes this game a little more interesting, though.
Mm-hmm.
No, Clay. Lamar is not going to win the MVP this year.
At all.
He was on track before he got hurt.
I actually think they might be a little under the radar.
They are.
I think
They
they're.
are.
I think
Nobody's
they're going
talking
to be.
about
I
him.
think their defense is going to be outstanding.
If
this
their
year.
defense is good and they run the ball like they do,
Mark, I'm telling you, I know
they're going to be right in the
we're
talk at
Saints
the end.
homers, but
J.K.
that Marcus
Dobbins?
Williams, man.
I don't know about J.K. Dobbins.
It ain't gonna matter. They're gonna find a
Yeah.
running back that's gonna
They're
tote
going to
it.
find one that can run it.
At
Yeah, I
least
agree with
one.
Well, they got one that can run it. It's the quarterback.
Just watch.
Oh man.
I'm not hating on Lamar. Lamar's one of my fantasy quarterbacks, so
Yeah, I got the Ravens probably 2 touchdowns at least.
I got the Ravens on this.
Oh yeah, easily.
Big.
Ravens across the board.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and I think I like them for the year. Have a big year.
I think they can win that division. I do.
So next game is Jacksonville at Washington.
All right, we can skip this one. What's the next game, Kyle?
Jeez.
Okay, so
What's
going
the viewership on this game going to be?
I'm going to say
Low.
Jacksonville wins this game.
I am too. I picked Jacksonville.
I'm going to go with my NFC East predicting champions Washington in this game.
Give me the Commanders. I like me some Carson Wentz. I'm a big Wentz believer.
I trust Rivera,
Being the
man.
division champ, though, and that division's a
Not
trophy.
Yeah, it's not a lot of bragging.
No,
going
it's
on
not. But nobody's picked them but me. Everybody else gave me the look when I said that.
I don't think Carson Wentz makes you better.
It's better than what they've had.
It's better than Tyler Heineke.
I mean, right?
I don't know.
Better than a washed-up Fitzmagic. I mean, it's better than what they had.
Best quarterback they had since Kirk Cousins. was there.
Absolutely.
Jacksonville ended the year on a high note. They
You
played
like that?
a lot better at the end of the year.
And I think Jackson's going to be better, but I don't know if
And their
they're-
defense
out of
should
week-
be
out of
a
week
lot
one,
better.
They're going to be out the gate coming out. I think Peterson's going to take a little while to get them going. But I think
Travis Etienne's going to have that breakout year.
I'm eager to see how they're going to
what
use
is he
him.
going to do?
I think he's going to be all over the
He's
field.
got to be all over the field.
Reggie
Yeah.
Bush
Robinson's
type.
back. He's
Exactly.
playing week one.
Is he playing?
He's
And
playing
see,
week one. Robinson's
He's so
back.
good, man. You can't just say, "All right, we're not going to play Robinson." You can't.
Oh,
do
Robinson's solid.
it. He's too good to say
ETN's
that.
a gadget player.
Well,
I think they play them together.
Oh, I do too. I can see some two-back
ETN
sets.
as a wide receiver out there.
they're a good combo together. They'll work well, I think.
And I think their defense is going to be better.
Jacksonville is Clay's sleeper pick for the year.
He's big on touchdown Jesus. For sure.
He is. Clay loves some touchdown
He does
Jesus.
not like that fellow.
Well, they ended the year with a big win. They start this year with a big win.
Yep.
Boom.
So who do y'all got in this? Jacksonville or
Commanders.
I have the Commanders.
I got the Jags.
Jags? Who you got?
Oh, I got Jags all day. I mean, this is based on Clay's recommendation.
Me too. All right, so the next game, this is another one that's going to be on Clay's radar. Cleveland at Carolina. I call this one Baker's happy ending.
Oh,
I like it.
Hey.
And I think he gets that happy ending.
I agree.
By 10. Say by 10.
I don't even
Carolina.
I don't even know who's quarterbacking for Cleveland, so it's kind of hard for me to.
Well, when they
I
talk
can't
about
make
this
any-
game,
Sean Kaiser?
Who?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Deshaun.
when they talk
Jacoby
about this
Brissett?
game, I think they forget about one
Jacoby
player,
Brissett.
and that's Christian
Basically, Sean
McCaffrey.
Kaiser.
Yeah, he ain't mentioned a lot. It's always Baker this, Baker that.
Christian McCaffrey is the difference in the ball game.
Yeah.
You know he's going to be healthy week 1.
This is going to be his best week of the year.
Yes,
he's
this is-
healthy.
Did
This
they
is
add
whenever
any
you trade
receiver
him
help, or did
immediately
they add a
after.
receiver, Carolina.
I don't know if they added any, but I expect DJ Moore to have a monster year.
I like DJ Moore.
I say Carolina wins.
Yeah.
I got Carolina.
I don't know a lot about Carolina's defense.
My God, they have invested in it. It should be decent.
Should be better.
I mean, they drafted a whole draft of nothing but defense.
So if their defense is better, they're better at the quarterback.
Matt Rule's a defensive guy.
They're definitely better at the quarterback, I believe.
Offensive line's sketchy, though.
Yeah.
Their offensive line's not
But, they usually get CMC out on the edges,
Yeah.
It's not like, if they can give him enough time to get the ball off.
You get McCaffrey first 4 or 5 weeks, he's usually pretty deadly.
Which makes this game a lock.
Yeah.
If I was going to bet on a game, this would be one.
Yeah.
Clay feels like this is Baker's revenge season.
Hollywood Higgins. Yep.
I don't know what the line is.
Yeah, I'm curious on the line on that one. Because
if you're betting on the favorite, that's one of the better games to bet.
Carolina -1.5.
Ooh.
Dang.
That might be the one I actually bet.
That's what I'm saying. That's one of the closer games.
And that's with the Browns having Greedy Williams questionable and Jadeveon Clowney questionable.
I don't think it's that close.
Carolina by 10.
Money line's -115 for the Panthers too, so you can almost double your money.
Yep.
That ain't bad, man.
That ain't bad at all.
Better circle that
I
one.
might be driving to Danville.
Yeah, that's right.
Saturday.
So everybody's got Carolina.
I got Carolina.
Definitely got Carolina now.
Next game is Indy at Houston.
Dude.
I got Indy.
Indy by a couple.
Is Indy by easy? Yeah.
I mean, I've been a big Matt Ryan fan for years. So,
What in the
What?
Did I say that out
Blasphemous.
Matty Ice?
I am going to kind of pull for him at Indy, though.
Yeah, I mean, get him out of our division.
Yeah,
I
he's
like
gone.
him.
I mean, I'm not. He
I liked
never
him on
did
Hard
anything.
Knocks that year.
Yeah.
I liked him.
He
on
always
Hard
looked
Knocks.
Hey, after Shy
Because
Tuttle
they sucked.
destroyed him on that one play, I'm good. Like
And,
we did
and
all
he
the
never
damage we needed to do
complained
to him.
about them sucking for the past
Yeah,
couple of
he
years.
did it. He did it in a sneaky way. That he talked all kinds of crap about the South in general.
Yeah, but he never
Called it the butthole of America, basically.
Wait, who did this?
Matt Ryan. He was not a big fan of playing in Atlanta or
Oh.
going to New Orleans.
Great.
City stinks. The
We
food
weren't a fan of
stinks.
him either.
I don't like going to New Orleans either, though, if I'm being honest. Who likes to go to New Orleans?
I like to go to New Orleans.
I like it, too.
I like to go.
I don't like Bourbon Street.
Yeah, I don't like bourbon.
I don't like the French Quarter, but I do like.
I like the oysters.
I'm going Indy too, but I think Davis Mills is going to play a heck of a year.
It ain't Davis Mills.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
It's Lovey.
Stingley's going to have 3 picks.
Well, I think
I am ready to see Stingley. I guess I'm assuming Stingley's going to travel. I mean, I want to see him on Pittman. That's going to be a good matchup.
Oh, I'm sure he'll travel.
Yeah.
But I think what Indy done, being able to get rid of that Wentz contract and pull off Matt Ryan, there's a lot to be said right there.
Their
Napoleon
GM
was pissed
Their
whenever
GM
they lost.
sharp, man.
He
in
is.
Memphis, man. I like him a lot.
They had a good team last year, just had a terrible quarterback.
Yeah.
So
they've drafted well for the last couple of
they're
years.
they're going to have a good they're going to be competing for the most wins in the league.
That's
because of their schedule, weak division. Tennessee don't look like they're going to be as good as they were last year.
There's no way they can
I
be.
expect them to be double digits in wins this
So
year.
speaking of Tennessee, and everybody's got Indy on that game.
Yeah.
Next game is going to be the Giants at Tennessee.
I think the Giants can win that game.
That's going to be a close game, a lot closer than people are probably giving
Is
credit
Derrick
for.
Henry not playing?
But I cannot go for the Giants.
And you can't go for the Giants, but I think it's going to be closer
It's
than
going to
people
be close,
expect.
but Giants will find a way to lose
At
it.
the beginning of last year, I thought Danny Downs could be a guy. I've rescinded that.
No,
I
I
do
not think so.
We will find out this year.
Just about to say, give him one more year with the new coach.
Give him Dable, and we'll find out.
He had an offensive coach.
They will
who's
be
been
drafting a quarterback this year.
That's something I said in the NFC East preview. Shout out to the Giants for actually finally giving him an offensive minded guy and a guy that he's proven he
If
can
he doesn't
fix a
do it
quarterback.
this year, he goes away with
because
Marcus
Josh
Mariota.
Allen did not look good his rookie year that much, and then Dable fixed
You are
him.
right about that.
You know what I'm saying?
You are right about that.
If anybody can fix him, it's going to be Brian
Tony
Dable.
Romo helped. He got some coaching from Tony Romo and actually changed his throwing motion a little bit.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Well, look at there.
Well, let's talk about the biggest question mark in the league for just a minute.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. I mean,
Is he the biggest question mark? I think he's done.
I don't think he's done.
I mean,
he's too young to give up on him
I don't
right
think
now.
he's done.
I don't think he returns to previous form though.
I don't know, but I think.
Have we ever seen like his peak form?
He's done in the same
Rookie
way.
year.
He's done in the
That's
same
it.
way that Zeke Elliott's done. They're not going to return to old form, in my opinion.
No,
They're not
Saquon
returning to
cares
old
more
form.
than Zeke does.
Well, I just don't think the body holds up.
Yeah, but Saquon's a little younger than Zeke, isn't he?
A lot younger.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Like
running
4
backs,
years.
with the exception of like Derrick Henry. I mean, I don't think some of these running backs aren't. They're not built.
4 or
the
5
way,
years they're done. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're not built the way
Well,
running
and it
backs
all
used to be.
Here we go.
It all depends on where they come out at college, what college they come from, too. Though.
Yeah. Did they get run the ground in college?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
3 years you running the ball 30 times a game.
Right.
But I mean, you had Kevin Falk.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Who else? did we
he
have?
was a durable.
Bill?
So moving on, Green Bay,
He's gonna make us wait on it.
Green Bay, Minnesota.
hold on. Yeah, Green Bay Minnesota. That's my next one.
Hook, line, and sphincter.
By the way,
Wait a minute. Did we all choose a team?
I chose the Giants.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yep.
I got Tennessee.
I got Tennessee.
Tennessee by 2 scores.
I
Man,
think
I'm big on Brian Dable.
I think
man. I am.
it's Derrick Henry, and some more Derrick Henry in that game.
I don't think that's a bad franchise. I don't think he fixes it right away.
I don't know. I think he's got a shot to do it
has
though.
A lot of question marks in many positions.
Green. This is probably the most interesting.
This was my hardest game
pick.
to pick right here.
Green Bay at Minnesota.
Yeah, I couldn't. I looked earlier. I was like, man, I do not.
It's
know.
like Green Bay's got a defense, right? And they got Aaron Rodgers.
In a dome.
And that's it.
Their supposedly number 1 wide receiver is going to be out, probably.
Lizard's out.
Lazard's out. I mean, who are they going to throw the ball to?
I've been saying that for years with Aaron Rodgers, and he just finds these guys.
And see, that's the thing. We're all so high on the Vikings
Yeah, but
on here.
Adams
Well, I
was hurt
say
a lot.
we. Most of y'all are like really high on the Vikings, but we kind of need to see it to believe it. I think and week 1's hard to really pick against.
I'm
Aaron
ready to see
Rodgers.
my boy Danielle Hunter back for the Vikings. Because
One thing
that was
about
a big loss for them last year.
Green Bay this year's defense is supposed to be what?
Salty.
It's supposed to be really good. And I'm
Because
going to
that's
tell you
all they
what.
invest in.
And their 2 running backs, they're going to be a running team this year. And they're going to do them dump offs to the running backs. And they're going to run the offense through them. And they're both good. You can put either one of them in there, and they're both good. And, I mean, when it comes to Aaron Rodgers, I'm not going to bet against him, so I'm going Green Bay.
Minnesota.
I'm going Green Bay as well.
I don't even remember who I picked him. I pick him.
If this was
That's a
week
toss-up.
2, this was week 2. I would after seeing both teams. I would pick the Vikings, but I gotta go Packers right now.
Well, you remember what we did to Green Bay in week 1 last year?
Yeah, that's true.
Beat that ass.
Well, I'm
whipped it.
I dislike both teams. With
I
all
agree.
my heart.
I
So,
agree.
I
but,
agree.
Cross my heart, hope to die.
But I think Minnesota.
I'll go Minnesota too.
I mean,
Gotta have on my
I have to think who
Minnesota,
do I want to
Minnesota.
see? Who do I want to
Who
see
else?
lose more?
I'm
Who
going
else
Green
went
Bay.
Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Peyton, who you got?
Minnesota.
Okay, so 32 on that. That's a tough game to call, man. Next game, Mahomes at Kyler Murray's house.
Mahomes.
I'm going Mahomes.
Can't bet against Mahomie.
No.
Mahomie.
And I think Travis Kelce's playing in that game too.
Yep. You know, he lost a weapon, but you just brought him some more in, and I expect
He brought in a few weapons.
If you want my sleeper for fantasy football,
Who that?
it's Juju Smith-Schuster.
I don't know. How's he a sleeper?
Because he's kind of forgot about.
Well,
After
look
that
how
one
They
far.
year-
forgot about how bad Big Ben was.
Look where he was.
Exactly. I think he's great. Like Antonio Brown went away, right? I mean that was a year that Antonio Brown got real quiet. Juju Smith-Schuster. Well, he didn't get quiet. I guess he talked a lot.
I was about to say he didn't.
But
get
on the
quiet at
field,
all.
the numbers were Juju. You know, he had the most yards.
Juju
He had
on
the
that beat.
receptions. He had the touchdowns. So
Well, he's got the best quarterback he's ever had,
that's right.
By far.
and the best offensive mind you can just about have
I
as
think
a
he's going to
coach.
be fantastic.
They say they're going to put him all over the field. I expect big things.
Can
from
we
him
get
this
him
year.
off of TikTok? Is the main question.
Him and Jackson Mahomes are
I
good
was
buds. I
just-
bet.
Oh God! Oh no! God! I need to send Jackson Mahomes to Canada for a while. Just Get him out of the
send him
country.
to Alcatraz.
Wherever, just away. So everybody's got KC on that game. No love for Kyler Murray.
Absolutely none.
Yeah. What
Nope.
about you, Bill?
Oh no, not at all. I'm looking forward to Hard Knocks to see him get knocked around a little bit.
So
Ready to watch him play
in
Call of Duty on
in
Hard
this
Knocks.
game,
I do believe there'll be a lot of points scored in that game.
Yeah, I can see that. So in the next game, we got the battle of mine and Josh's MVP pick versus Chance's MVP pick. So we got the Chargers. It's going to be at Chargers playing the Raiders.
I've got
Raiders.
Mine and Kyle's Chargers.
I didn't pick Derek Carr to win the MVP.
That was your bold prediction.
I said he would elevate to MVP
he did not
status.
pick
Josh Allen's going to be MVP. I'm just saying Derek Carr is going to be contending for the MVP.
Okay.
I think Raiders are probably one of the most sleepiest teams in the league.
As sleepy as in not very good?
Well,
or?
I mean, that's the city that never sleeps, right? And that's New York. That'd been good, man.
Talking about Vegas.
I really like the Raiders this year, even though they're in that tough division. I think McDaniels. I
feel like we like everybody, guys. We can't like everybody.
I think there's a question.
Half the
with their
teams in the NFL are going to be losers.
I think there's a question with their secondary, and I think they're going to get thrown on
That's
a lot
their
this
weakest
year.
I agree on that. I think it's going to be a lot of shootouts.
I've got
if
the
it's
Chargers.
a shootout, I got to have the Chargers.
Yeah, I've got the Chargers in a shootout, though. Yeah, I do.
Raiders.
Herbert is about to become.
Plus Chargers
Dan
being at home
Marino.
helps.
Next year we'll be talking about Herbert like we're talking about Josh
Allen and Mahomes.
I got the Raiders all day.
What? Bill, this pick's going to make or break you.
I have not been a Derek Carr fan, but for some reason
All he does is throw for $4,000.
Yeah, and I accidentally
and he's got one of the best receivers in the league.
I accidentally drafted him the other day, so I think I better pull for him now.
So we got, let's see, 4 Chargers and 1 Raiders. Bill, that's your
wait a minute,
pick.
really? Everybody else said Chargers?
Yeah.
No, he said Raiders.
Peyton said Raiders.
Two Raiders.
Okay.
2 wrongers.
I mean, I really think this Justin Herbert's overrated.
Jeez.
What?
Oh, wow, that's something.
All right, next game, Tampa at
Crazy.
Dallas.
So whenever Justin Herbert, when he wins 10 games, you got to wear a Chargers hat.
And the MVP.
I'll provide the hat though, because I'm gonna get one anyways.
Oh.
When he wins the MVP, you
not only is he
going
to get a hat, it's going to be powder blue, baby.
That's right, baby blue.
Powder blue baby. That's
If he wins MVP, I'll get a Chargers tat.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait, say that one more time. Make sure you get way in there so everybody can hear it.
That's what she said.
I want a lightning bolt on the top of your butt cheek.
On your head.
No.
Above his ear, like a helmet.
That will be our new profile picture.
You know where they give you a shot in the butt, Bill? Right there. That's where I want it.
That's okay. That's
Little lightning bolt.
He won't even feel
Say
that,
it one
man.
more time. I want to hear it.
You can tell your grandkids it's Pikachu.
If Justin Herbert
Clay
wins,
said tramp stamp.
Listen. Here we go.
If Justin Herbert wins MVP, I'll get a Chargers tramp stamp.
Let's go, man.
Now,
Let's go.
Herbert.
If Detroit wins 10 games, I need all y'all to step up and get a line.
Hey, we're on the Lions bandwagon.
Right.
You're talking to Kyle.
It's Kyle.
If they win what?
10 games.
10 games.
You got to get a...
You get a line tattoo.
Lion tattoos are kind of cool
Okay.
anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm down.
A line tramp.
You could put like a cool
a Detroit line tramp stamp.
I mean, I feel Kyle's pretty safe on this bet here, but I mean,
I just
not a tramp
right
stamp.
across top of your
Not
butt.
on the top.
too sure about it.
Across,
let's go.
you got to get a big. It's got to be Detroit line blue. Just says grit right above your butt.
Grit.
Yeah. I can't do that. Y'all said a lion.
yes,
Greedy.
Let's go 8 wins. Let's go 8 wins.
No, absolutely not.
Let's go 8. Dude,
9.
Let's be honest.
9.
They ain't reaching 8.
Peyton, you're having way too much fun with this, brother.
They ain't reaching 8. They're not reaching 8.
You hear he ain't got confidence in it. That means he secretly believes in my lines, baby. He secretly believes in our lines.
That's a risk-reward thing, man. I think I'm safe at 10, then. All right.
You better be.
Tampa, Dallas.
Yeah, my wife would kill me. Tampa.
Tampa
at
by a
Dallas.
couple.
This is the most. This game right
is a
here.
tough game.
I'm excited to watch.
It's a tough
Well,
game.
and because Tampa's got a lot of questions on the offensive line.
Both of them do.
Dallas has a lot of questions at receiver. They got a lot of, I mean,
On their football team, they have questions.
Yeah.
And guys, let me ask you this: how do you stop Tom Brady?
You're not going to.
No. You can. You hit him in the mouth with pressure up the middle. That's the only way.
Only way.
Well, then another
Only
thing is they've actually started out kind of slow the last couple of years.
They do. I'll give you that. They do.
Because they
do
played
that.
the Saints early.
Who's Tampa?
Yeah.
Brady always starts slow.
Yeah.
Even in New England, he always
And
did.
even I think it'll be even more this year because he hadn't been in camp.
I
much.
think Giselle was pissed that he came back.
Oh,
I
that is it.
do too.
No, they was having marital problems.
Yeah, because he came back.
Well, he did it to get back at her.
She left.
He
and,
found
and
out-
went on a vacation. Like,
Bill's got an idea over here.
Bill,
What'd he
Bill
find
hopped
out?
in Giselle's DMs when he heard.
Yeah, I've been.
She
in,
was sweet
What's
to
up,
me.
girl?
I've been
Clay
in Giselle's
says both
DMs.
teams step back, fringe playoff teams.
Giselle says
hate it.
Tom.
I
finishes
definitely think
fast.
Dallas.
I'm okay with that because that
Steps
means
back.
the Saints are coming out the south.
What?
So-
Just,
What did he say?
Giselle says Tom finishes fast. I don't know what that means.
Bill said, "Never have I ever."
Giselle.
Tom likes to
So
kiss
that
guys.
wraps up all the Sunday games, and then finally Monday night.
So who do we pick for those?
Giselle was
Oh, I'm
jealous.
sorry.
We didn't pick that one.
I got Tampa.
He never kissed me like that.
I got Tampa.
I got Tampa too.
Tampa.
I got Tampa.
Hey guys, what is this big stick?
They're
this
not
guy's
running the
swinging
Tampa
up
2
here?
though, Bill. I mean,
I'm-
Chance.
I said,
Ooh, that's a tough game.
"What, Kyle?"
I think I'm gonna
You
go
said
Tampa.
I got Tampa 2. I was like, they're not running that defense.
Yeah, I was wondering if somebody's gonna make a comment about
I'm gonna go
that.
Tampa, but I would not be surprised if Dallas did.
Yeah, I feel that same way. Who you got? Payne's got Dallas.
Somebody got to take them.
I'll go Dallas.
Go
All right.
Cowgirls.
And Monday night, we get Russ's Rough Riders revenge in Seattle.
Denver by 1,000,000.
Let's
Blowout. I think this might be the biggest
Broncos
blowout of the-
country.
Versus, we got Russell Wilson
Thank
at
God
quarterback
I hate
versus two number one quarterbacks in Seattle per Pete Carroll.
Couldn't handle it.
It don't add up to one.
Yeah, that's
Russell
right.
Wilson.
I'm Robert.
Oh, let me say this one more time. Broncos country. Let's ride.
There you go.
You got to throw your
Let's
arms up.
ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's ride. Let's ride.
Yeah, I mean, that game don't be close.
Not
Denver by
even
a million.
close.
I think this might be the biggest blowout of the weekend.
Yeah, I agree.
Do they let Russ cook?
Yes, they're gonna
yeah.
show. They're gonna show
I
off.
think
Early
he goes for
and
like
often.
340. 3 touchdowns, 340 yards.
He's at 300, just proving a point.
Denver's
2 or 3
only,
touchdowns.
hey, Denver's only favored by 6.5.
Oh, I've
They
already,
went-
I've already got them.
I'm about to hop on that.
I've already got 'em.
Saturday as well.
Can you pull up?
That ain't nothing.
Who's how's Seattle going to score?
Power rankings.
Seattle can, how are they going to score?
We're gonna do this draft next.
And they lost some of their defense.
Oh, and Clay said that we need to do. Are we recording still?
Yeah.
Okay. Clay says we need to do 5 teams each. That way it'd be 30, and that way we're having to pick some of the bad teams. Yeah, Kyle's being a party pooper. Don't want to pick
So
bad teams.
you got to pick the best of the bad.
Let's go
teams.
5.
Let's
I
go
like
5.
that.
Yeah, I do
5.
too.
And what do we always do, baby? The dirty 5.
The dirty 5.
That's right.
It
You got to
fits.
go 5.
This is our dirty 5. Yeah.
I don't know if Clay's going to talk during this or not, though. Clay, you going to talk? No? Okay. He says, I'm here.
We know you're here, Clay. We
But
don't
are you
wanna
going to talk?
This would be a lot better if you would talk,
Oh,
Clay.
hang on.
Because Bill got you muted. Hey, hold on. We got you muted. Hold on. What is he doing?
Say something.
They're in Dallas. Can't hear a word.
Oh, well, no. It's not his. Hold on.
We can cut this out, I think.
He's in a vehicle.
They in Dallas.
I mean, I've got him turned up. Hang on.
They're going to.
Still can't hear you, Clay.
They're going to Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando
So I'm
tomorrow.
assuming we're editing this part.
Y'all had
My dad. They're flying down there from Dallas and meeting Chase and Brittany.
Now, Bill,
Speak, Clay. Can you hear us?
No.
He'll just have to message it. Just pay attention.
Yeah, you're going to have to type it.
He can hear us, but we can't hear him.
Yeah, that's weird.
The other day with Kawada's interview, but that was on Clay's laptop.
So I can hear it.
Oh, you can?
Oh, is that why?
The board.
Yeah, that's why. Well, you just tell us who he picks.
If you pull out the headphones, will you better hear him?
Well, no, because we don't have speakers.
Gotcha.
Well, it'll be okay. And we're going to have to leave all this in because none of us know how to edit this, so it'll be all right. Sorry for the inconvenience, people. So, what are we doing here, guys? We're
going drafts.
By wins.
So, but how are we going to do the order here? We got our cards?
I got cards right
here. We got the cards right here. Perfect.
So we're basically going to pick teams for us to root for throughout the NFL season.
So each person will get 5 teams. Whoever gets the most wins out of their teams wins.
Right, basically.
Yeah,
that's right.
And whoever loses has to get a tattoo.
Yes, on their face.
A Mike Tyson tattoo,
and it has to be provocative.
On the face.
All right, here we go. Right. I have shuffled the cards. Going first. I think this is a draft you want to get first.
I say just go. Just say you're drawing for Kyle right now.
All right, Kyle, here we go. You are going second.
All right.
Bill is going fourth. Josh is going 3. I'm going first. I knew that was going to happen. Peyton's going 6th. Clay is going 5th.
Who's third? Josh.
Clay, you're going 5th.
Josh is 3rd. Bill is 4th. Peyton's 5th. Peyton's 6th. Clay is 5th. So me, Kyle, Josh.
Can y'all hear me?
Hey!
Welcome, Clay.
Was the dang TV muted?
No, yeah, probably.
No, it wasn't. I just had to change the.
Bill's been pushing buttons over here. All right, so we got Kyle first. I'm sorry. Chance first. Kyle second.
Josh. Bill. Clay. No, Clay.
Clay and then
Clay, and then you.
Okay. I guess we're going to write them down so it'll help keep us know.
That's exactly what we're going to have to do. All right. Y'all want me to go?
The power rankings up?
No, we don't need a power rankings. Just look at the team name. Y'all want me to go first?
Yeah.
Well, heck, I got to go first.
I don't know who you might pick.
You
get exactly who you want.
This is a tough decision, guys, but I'm going to have to go with the Buffalo Bills, I believe, with the number 1 overall pick. Buffalo Nation, let's ride. Let's eat some buffalo wings.
Get ready.
We got ads playing. Bill is a disruptor.
We're adding our own ads.
Yeah, we are. Energizer. Home of the bunnies. So we got the Buffalo Bills off the board. Who is going number 2, Kyle?
Yeah, I got
What's the name of our movie, guys?
Shenanigans. I hate the autoplay on
Yeah.
Site. Drives me nuts. But I gotta go.
Hey, real Lions fans would take the Lions round 1.
Looking at y'all.
We're petting the helmet right now, Clay.
Stroking it.
Especially on the 10-win camp y'all got over there.
Hey, Clay, did you hear that bet that's happening?
What is it?
Have you heard the bet between Bill and Kyle?
Herbert wins the MVP. Bill gets a lightning bolt on the top of his butt. Hey, he says tramp stamp. I'll let him have it on the gluteus medius.
No, we're doing tramp stamp.
Right where you give a shot.
No
You got to be able to see it.
I can't go tramp stamp, guys.
And if Detroit wins 10 games, Kyle gets the word grit right above his butt.
No. A lion. A Detroit lion.
A lion with gritty under it.
No, just a lion. Lion and a lightning bolt. That's what's on the up for grabs.
Your turn.
All right, so number 2.
Rams.
All right, so
Rams.
Bills and Rams have been picked. Who obviously plays tomorrow
I can't
night.
believe
The division. It's the division they're in. That's why
I got to go. If I'm gonna pull for a team, I'm pulling for my team. The Chargers.
You got 'em.
The Chargers.
Chargers. All right. 4, Bill.
Billy Boy.
I'm going to go with Tampa Tom.
That's
all right, Clay, it's yours.
Eagles.
Who you got, Clay?
Hey, I have a question. Okay, so if there's 6 of us picking 5 teams each,
2 will be left off.
the 2. So do we leave the Saints and the Lions off?
No.
If you don't pick them.
No, but I'm saying,
No.
should we leave those and
A gentleman's agreement? No.
and
No.
I mean, just have those as discussion pieces every week anyway?
No. We're not
Okay.
leaving them off.
Okay.
So who you got, Clay? He's going to Ravens.
Nah. Give me Philly.
I told you.
Wow.
I called it.
Good pick.
That's a good pick because of the division.
Peyton's got Joey B, don't you?
We're snaking this too, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Snaking it.
Oh, golly.
San Fran's on the board.
Yeah.
He don't believe in Trey Lance, though.
I don't not necessarily believe.
Joey B's there.
I just want to see it. I want to see.
Who you get him? Who you get him?
I'm gonna go get these back-to-back here. Give me the Ravens. And
There's one still left that is
Sorry,
a really good one.
We don't even believe in him.
I hope we're recording this right with Clay over there. Hope Bill's doing this right.
golly, I want to go in Kansas City.
All right, 5, Clay.
I wanted to go Saints, but
Who you got, Clay? Ravens are gone.
Yeah, that's bull crap.
I had back-to-back picks. How could I not pick the Ravens?
Give me Kansas City.
They just got picked,
I got
you
them
idiot.
too.
He got both of them.
Oh, they did.
I got Baltimore and Kansas. I got you 2 boys, Mahomes.
Same thing. Trey Lance, Lamar Jackson, same player.
Yeah.
You got your boy Hurt. You got your boy Hurts and Lance.
It's going just the way he wanted.
Me? Mm-hmm. Nobody taking the Saints yet?
No.
Oh, I'll take the Saints.
How you gonna
then.
have 2 NFC South teams, Bill? Is this like the kickers?
This is the guy who picked 3 kickers the other night.
All right, well then give me the Cowboys.
Oh!
You can have them.
You can have
I mean, they're the best team in that division. He's picking a division winner.
Yes. Go ahead and take him.
All right. Well, I'm because of their terrible division, and I think they're going to be
Sure.
in double digits. I'm going to go with the Colts.
I almost went with the Colts.
Yeah. That was an easy pick.
Yeah.
Give me Joey B.
All right.
Give me the Bengals. I got the Super Bowl from last year.
All right.
Probably not good, but all right.
Chance got the back-to-backers here.
Yeah, I'm going through the teams on the list because I can't remember who's been picked and who has not.
I got a list right here.
That ain't going to help me.
Okay.
First pick, I want the Vikings. Y'all have sold me on the Vikings. And the second pick.
You suck.
Should have been here, Clay.
Second pick.
Lions.
Who are going to be the 2 teams left, I wonder? Jacksonville.
Give me my lines, baby.
Legit.
Give me the lines. Give me the lines.
Wow! For
Give
the
me the
third?
lines. Give me the lines.
That boy got some grit.
Wow.
Give me the lines. This is our
All
team.
right, Kyle.
Give me the Saints.
You'd be dumb if you didn't.
I thought Bill took the Saints.
No, it's the Cowboys.
I thought Bill took the Saints.
He took the Cowboys.
Oh, crap. That's the only reason I took the Lions.
Well, I did. I said it, and then I got ridiculed.
Can't undo a pick.
I got ridiculed.
What? Oh,
Who's
man,
next?
that sucks.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Dang it, Bill.
Green Bay.
This is hard.
Freaking
Fantasy.
Bill.
What?
God.
It's Bill's fault.
I heard the Saints and I stopped listening.
You gotta pay
This is
attention.
tough.
Chance.
Do I want to go Green Bay or
You
New
watch
Orleans?
me write the Cowboys down.
Dude, I can't read none of that.
He's still out there.
I'm going Green Bay.
All right, Bill.
So you took the Lions, or so do you want to trade?
I didn't undo. You don't have the Saints. That's the only team I would trade them for.
You'll trade for Dallas?
No, I'm good.
I'm taking the.
wait, is New Orleans on the board?
See, he's even lost.
I believe they're still there.
They're not.
I'm taking the Broncos.
Ooh,
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
The Saints.
Who picked the Saints?
Kyle did after I picked.
okay.
Because I thought Bill had him.
All right, Clay.
Who did Josh take?
Josh took Green Bay. We're about to start getting really
difficult.
Yeah.
Give me Tennessee.
Ooh.
Dang.
Oh. Believes in them, huh? All right. I'm going to take the Raiders.
Dang.
The Raiders. And I'm trying to think.
He picked the Titans.
Oh yeah, Titans.
Golly, but I don't really trust.
I know who he's getting on the wraparound too.
God. Give me. I don't believe in them, but I think I'm going to pick them just because of the.
Arizona.
Yep. Do.
Come on, Peyton.
I'm sorry. I'm going.
You're about to
going
get
back and forth between Arizona and Miami.
You're about to get the Seahawks.
Give me Arizona, but I don't like
There
it.
we go. They have the better quarterback, so that's a good pick.
That's the only reason why I did it.
There you go.
And I've actually somewhat proven coach, I guess. I don't know. Not really, but.
Whose turn?
All right, Clay.
times.
You there?
Clay, you back up, brother.
So you just take?
Arizona and Raiders.
Okay.
He'll go Miami.
Oh. You know what? Give me my boy Baker.
We knew it.
It's almost like I know the guy. I've picked every pick he's picked for him.
It's like y'all might share some DNA or something.
It's almost like we're brothers.
All right, Bill.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Patriots.
There you go.
Rats.
Bill betting on Bill.
All right. Josh.
Steelers.
That's a good pick.
That was my pick.
That's a good pick.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
Give me the Dolphins.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad one this late.
Have the Raiders been picked?
Yep. Twice.
Jets are still there.
Chance you goon.
Hey, shut up. I might take the Jets.
Falcons are
You take
there.
Adderall when you
To
work?
go with the Lions.
Dude, I think I'm about 99% sure I got the ADD.
Hey, if I would have had Adderall in college, I'd be a freaking doctor.
And, dude, I don't have the ADHD, but I'm pretty sure I got the ADD.
The fact that Bill's scrolling at the bottom of the list and one of the teams already picked down there with Detroit.
That's scary. Hey, shut up, man. Watch your mouth. Dude, there's not a lot of teams left.
That's why I just told you I got the last pick of this thing.
Has
It
anybody
sucks.
picked Eagles?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Eagles went first round.
That's disgusting.
Chance you up, homie.
I know, dude. I can't remember who's been
He's got
picked.
2 picks. Well,
I
ask me.
got 2 of
Just
them.
ask me.
Have the Commanders been picked?
Nope.
No.
Give me the Commanders.
Ooh.
Oh. I like it.
Somebody already got the ETS Jets.
Give me the Jets. Give me the Jets, baby. Zach Wilson.
They're yours.
There you go. Zach Wilson.
He said they're yours.
I could have got him at the 30th pick, probably. All right, who's up?
It's
Kyle?
Kyle. He's this last round's gonna take a while, probably.
Yeah.
Give me the Jags, baby.
Oh,
Doug
touchdown
Peterson
Jesus.
and touchdown Jesus. All right, Josh.
God.
There's one team that's surprised.
Browns.
There. That's what I was about. Yeah, I mean, they got a good roster.
They'll at least win a couple.
Browns
games.
are probably a better pick.
They are.
Because like
they're going to win.
They're going to get a quarterback halfway through the year.
Yeah,
They might
they're
win a
going
few
to.
at
They
the
got
end of the
enough
year.
roster. They're going to stay.
And if you don't pick them, Clay's going to get them.
Correct.
I got him.
You got them.
All right, Bill.
Has anybody got the Colts yet?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Second round, Bill.
Oh, really?
He said, "Oh, really?"
I was trying to.
What about the Broncos?
Trying to
You
get a
picked them,
list.
you
here.
idiot.
You've only got 5 teams to choose from.
All right, I'll take the Saints. Oh, what? Really?
You mean the Cowboys?
What teams are left?
Falcons,
Seahawks.
Houston, Seattle, New York Giants, and Seahawks.
Bears.
And the Bears.
Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Bears.
The Bears.
So I can't take the Chargers.
Houston.
Jeez.
Davis Mills, baby.
That was the only team I had in mind.
I
besides
thought
the
about
Jets.
them, and then I thought about the Jags. And I was like,
They won a few games
I'll
last
take
year.
the Texans.
Okay.
I like Davis Mills.
That was your best,
So you.
best team left.
Clay,
Go ahead, Clay.
the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
So, Bears, Falcons, Seahawks, Giants.
Correct.
That's right.
Cream of the crop, baby.
Ugh.
You're telling me I got the last.
You wanted to pick 5.
That is true.
I said I did not want salmon.
I said it 4 times.
I did not want
Not
5
trade.
picks.
No.
Can I trade?
I've already got the Panthers, so I hate to take Atlanta.
The Bears it is.
Danny
I'm
Dimes.
the Falcons.
Dirty Birds.
I thought he was going.
Got the dirty birds. Call me Julio.
You took him because of the Braves.
Kyle Pitts.
I mean,
Peyton, you get the last pick, homie. It don't matter. It's Mr. Irrelevant.
Whoa, now. Whoa, now. We've had some
think
good
I
Mr.
got-
Relevance.
I'm not mad at getting the Giants here, though.
Okay.
That is a value pick.
That's a value pick.
I think they could win more games than people think they're going to win. I'm not even going to
and
lie.
they
I
got
think
weak
they can win
division.
more games
You
than the
got
Bears.
You got
That is true.
You got. I mean, he was the only
And the Seahawks.
quarterback out of those last 3 teams remaining there between Seattle, Chicago, and I don't mind that pick.
If it's going to happen, this is the year.
I like that. I like
I mean,
that picks.
y'all see mine. Y'all are playing for second.
Yeah, I'd have to
does have
agree.
a good team.
I'm not going to lie. I'd have to agree. I got screwed up when I took the Lions when the Saints were still on the board.
Yeah,
I
Travis
got
was weak at the
confused.
end there.
I
The
got
only
really
reason I did that
confused.
is because Kyle said I can't take 2 teams from the same division.
No. I'm sorry, Bill. I said 2
You
guys from the
could.
South this early. Yeah.
I took the Vikings with the Lions on the wraparound because I thought you had the Saints.
Well, I didn't understand the rule. I don't even know what we're doing here.
I'm
I,
sorry.
I got
So
screwed.
what is this? I'm not sure.
Nuts and bolts.
I don't know
Nuts
the-
and bolts.
Oh, just to let
Okay.
you know,
Oh,
if
God,
you lose, you get a
screwed.
tattoo. That's all you need to know.
Bill's
Chance
ended up
is
with
getting
2
a tattoo,
tattoos
probably.
this year.
Okay, guys, look.
Where you gonna put the second one at?
So to make this thing fair, I think we just need to erase everything and let's just do this whole draft again.
That's a big negative.
No.
If you want me to, I'll trade you. Who did you pick?
Whoa now.
I'll
Whoa now.
trade you.
Ain't no trades
I'll
in,
trade you the
in
Broncos.
fantasy pick'em.
I'll trade you the Broncos for the Saints. If
Trade?
you want that to be fair.
You have the
He
Saints.
doesn't have the Saints. You
I
have
know.
them.
I'm going to give him the Saints for the Broncos if that's what he
Oh.
wants.
Oh. Well, I want the
Well, no,
Saints.
then I'd have
You can't have the Saints.
Then I'd have 2 teams in the same division.
It's okay, Bill. I was just. I was making
Bill
a
could
joke.
have sworn that was a rule.
See, that's my problem. I don't know the rules. I didn't know what we were doing. So, no, we're good. Everything's
All
good.
right. Well,
I mean, my team's going to win.
I don't want it
so.
to be your fault that you get a tattoo.
Y'all the ones that
No, it'll be
get the
your
number
fault.
1 and 2 seed in NFC.
wow.
That is true. That's what he thinks. I'll
Wait.
give him that.
And who? Who's your?
Eagles and San Fran.
He
That's
said the
what he
NFC and the AFC. Didn't he?
He said number 1 and 2 seeds in the NFC.
Oh,
How long is this episode going on?
I'll take that bet.
Hour and a half.
Clay, you got anything you want to tell the pod?
Hey,
Great advice.
Clay, can you hear us?
A little delay.
Yeah.
Hey, you heard that Emmanuel Sanders retired, right?
What team did he last play for?
He played for Buffalo. It's probably the biggest shocking departure since O.J. Simpson left in 1977.
I'd have to agree.
Just didn't know if you heard about that.
Mark him up, Josh.
Mark him up, Josh.
Well, guys, this is great pod.
Guys,
Great pod.
yes.
I'm excited for tomorrow
NFL
night.
is back, guys.
And I'm going to miss the first half of that game because I'll be coaching. Man, that
What?
freaking sucks.
You got a DVR.
DVR.
No, I don't believe in that.
Don't look at your
You
phone.
don't believe in DVR.
I don't believe in DVR and live games. I do
Are
not.
you serious?
I do not believe in
Is
it.
anybody going to the Jonesboro Hodge game?
Oh, I am.
I'm not. I'm going.
I'll be there.
Winfield.
Is anybody going to the Tech game?
Is that the home one?
Heck
I'll be
no.
there. I'll be at the
Hoot
Tech
will
game.
be there.
When,
Yep.
Is the Tech game tomorrow night?
No.
No, it's Saturday.
Saturday.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Hey,
guys.
hey, Clay, enjoy yourself in the Bahamas or wherever it is you are. We're getting the hard work done here.
Don't worry, we're taking
Yeah,
care of all the hard
You
stuff,
enjoy
Clay.
your time off,
Yeah.
okay?
When you get back, we're putting your butt back to work.
Hey, and
There
hand
might
out
be some editing.
hand out all those Dirty Boot Sports T-shirts like we sent you with. So.
Yes.
Yeah, you better be promoting it down there in Orlando.
Pump it up,
Stickers.
baby.
Put the stickers everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Guys,
Contraband.
Does he have a rebuttal?
Who dat?
go Tigers.
Hey, chop on. Chop on. We're tied for the division lead.
Broncos Nation.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you and me.